Did somebody say Sawmill Timelapse? Well, we're gonna get right to it, but if you're not patient enough, go ahead and jump down in the description. We've got timestamps and you can jump right to where we start this thing up. Welcome to the Oliver Way, everybody. Today is an absolutely gorgeous day in West Virginia, and we've been waiting for it for a very long time. The last several weeks have been extremely rainy. So a nice, dry, cool day. The humidity is pretty much gone. It is an absolutely gorgeous day, so we're gonna take full advantage of it. We've got the sawmill set up, we got the tractor in position, we got the log loaded onto the sawmill, and we're gonna get to work here very quickly. I'm going to throw you guys on a time lapse, so enjoy that. I know sometimes watching the uncut versions of these are a bit slow, but if you want to see that, the Oliver Way does that too. We have a series called Uncut where we run the sawmill, no edits, it's just real-time sawing. You can see exactly what goes into running a sawmill, especially one of these Wood-Mizers where we're running it solo all the time. So if you want to see that, go check out those uncut episodes, but we're going to put you guys in the time lapse now and get right into milling this pine lumber. So did you guys enjoy this? Because I know I did. So if you enjoyed running the sawmill, I think you'd enjoy a lot of the other stuff that we do here on the channel. What we ended up getting out of this log, it was a 15-inch pine log, 12 foot long, and we ended up with various width lumber, and that's because the customer is looking for random width 1-bys for his order on a restoration in the area. And so we got a bunch of 4-inch, a bunch of 8-inch, a couple 10-inch, and a 7-inch, and that really helps just increase the yield on a log whenever you're able to utilize as much as possible to get random widths and fit them into your order. If we were ordering more of a constant width lumber, we'd probably have a little bit more waste and our yield would drop a little bit. But it is also challenging to get into the groove of milling random width lumber. You don't get into the groove of constant width. So, you know, what your drops are, where you want to set the log up, it becomes a little more challenging to get random width out of a log, I think, but the yield is great, so we will take that every single time. We ended up with 119 board feet, which the Doyle scale would tell us that we would have got 91 board feet out of this 15-inch, 12-foot long pine log. And the reason for the increase in yield versus the Doyle scale is because we're running a band mill, so that kerf on the band mill is much smaller than the old kerf on the old circle mills, which was about a 1/2 inch. We're running about 1/8 of an inch. So there's an increased yield just there, but also just being efficient, taking your time and making sure you're getting as much out of a log as possible really increases your yield. So we're off to a good start. This is actually the first log off the LT50 that was milled for a customer. So beautiful pine lumber that he's going to be using for a restoration. And we're excited to get on and continue to mill this order. He's looking for 350 board feet quickly, and he's looking for 1,200 board feet total. So we have 119 of that 350 knocked out here on this one log. I have 2 more logs in there that I'm hoping will get us close to the 350, probably a little bit shy. We might have to grab a couple more, but it's nice to have this nice clean pine lumber coming off the property here. So we're gonna get this stacked. I'm gonna get these slabs over to the burn pile. And if you notice there at the end, I was able to run these odds and end poplar boards that I've had sitting in the garage for years into stickers. So we're gonna use those to sticker this lumber because they're nice and dry and straight right now. So they'll be perfect for this. We're gonna stack this lumber, like I said, dump the slabs, and it is just a beautiful day in West Virginia. So we're gonna take advantage of that. And we're gonna get some stuff done here around the property, a couple things inside just to stay out of the sun because we finally have a little bit of sun here in West Virginia, and enjoy the day here as a family. So looking forward to that. We get into a whole bunch of stuff here on the property here and on the Oliver Way. So if you're interested in outdoor content, I'd appreciate it if you, 1, like this video, and 2, if you could hit subscribe so you can catch us tomorrow on the next one.